Game 2 is going to be on Vonnie Research Station. If there was a map for ZVZ Swarm Host games, it would be this one.
Really? Why do you think that?
Just because of how strong Swarm Hosts are and how you have to expand towards your opponent.
Right.
It's very easy to take a defensive position with your Swarm Hosts and hold your...
I mean,
essentially fourth base.
I sincerely hope that you're wrong.
Oh, I hope that I'm wrong too.
I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see Locust free units killing free units. I don't want to see it. It would make me cry a little bit on the inside. I might even cry, actually. Just on stream, might cry. If you hear me sobbing, then it's because of Swarm Hosts versus Swarm Hosts.
So I noticed SirRobin likes to go up to 10 drones and then make an Overlord. We'll see. We see his and do the extractor trick. We see his Overlords a lot later than Celiumm's. Yeah. I don't know. I'm under the impression that the 9 Overlord is slightly more economical. It's a very marginal difference, though. But
I don't know which would actually be better. Yeah, I would assume. I mean, I see the extractor trick every now and then by pros, like by some Koreans, but I don't think that's as common as just making your Overlord on 9.
I've noticed the casters always point out when Life does it, and Life, I'm pretty sure Life does the extractor trick every game.
Like every time, yeah.
Yeah. But just a little variation in their playstyles.
I think we forgot to introduce the players.
We did.
So, in the top here, we have SirRobin.
And in the bottom, we have the purple Zerg, Celiumn.
Going for that pool first. Again. Except this time it was a much more greedy pool. He's expanding behind it. He's not going to do any crazy all-in like he did last game. Whereas SirRobin went with his hatch first. I think he just really likes hatch first.
Yeah. He's more comfortable with all the timings and stuff associated with the hatch first.
I mean,
so I think
you should be able to hold everything with a hatch first, right? Or pretty much everything.
That's kind of an argument that's been going on now with the pros. I think it's definitely possible to hold any sort of cheese with a hatch first. The question is scouting it in time and having the micro to do so.
Yeah.
But the best way to practice holding all-ins with a hatch first is to hatch first, so it could be Robin's philosophy here.
Yeah.
But he's definitely getting the better end of this build order, going for the hatch first when your opponent goes for a safe pool timing. You're definitely just going to be in a better position economically.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're not vulnerable to any sort of cheeses.
And SirRobin just did that thing again where he rallied the 3rd worker from an egg to his extractor. So that just is something he does.
It's kind of cool. I'm curious why he does that and how it plays out. But it works for him, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so speed starting up here for SirRobin and for Celiumn about the same time. SirRobin's just a little bit behind there. Oop, don't want to get his queen surrounded by the Zerglings. Gonna be a little bit of harass here with the Zerglings. I don't think they ultimately get anything done. Maybe a worker? Oh, there's one worker.
Get a worker.
Maybe a 2nd worker?
I
think he's gonna get a 2nd worker. He's gonna get it. 2nd worker definitely is gonna die.
Oh, the last second, right before the Zergling got taken out.
2 workers. So kind of an even trade for minerals, except they're workers, so they are worth more than the face value.
That was nice to kind of equalize the economies of the game, kind of pulling Celiumn back in after not hatch firsting.
Yeah, those 2 workers. I mean, Celiumn is actually still 4 workers behind, so it definitely brought it closer.
Yeah, he is. He just made a bigger round of drones, so he's kind of evening it up. And his Baneling Nest is a lot earlier, so if he decides to put on some aggression here, his attack is going to be a little bit stronger because that supply is not in drones.
So clear this up for me. I'm not a third hatchery going down for SirRobin. But I was gonna say I'm not a big expert on the Zerg versus Zerg matchup, but he's making taking all 4 gases and a lair. Celiumn is. I would assume that means he has absolutely 0 plans on taking a third hatchery.
This is. I think he wants to go into really aggressive mutas. He will take his third hatch, but I think he wants to delay it because he's not. He is committing so hard to gas, like he can't really hold a third hatch if SirRobin decides to just make a bunch of lings and go.
Oh. And Banelings kind of missed half the Zerglings. They got through, all 3 of them.
Is he gonna get any more drones here? He might get
He does,
one.
he gets another worker.
Yeah, very nice play from Celiumn here with the Zergling micro. And actually sold the drones to attack. Delaying mining a little bit.
Somehow, Celiumn is ahead in workers. All the little plays of aggression that he's done, and the workers here and there, he's about 10 workers ahead.
Yeah, but SirRobin just made a ton of Zerglings. And the Spires are similarly timed despite how early Celiumm's lair was.
Right.
But Celiumn has a bunch of Zerglings down here.
It's a lot of Banelings too. Oh,
yeah,
one Baneling does go down.
Oh, that...
Whoa.
Yeah. So Celiumm's Zergling micro against drones is pretty good, but you still see Robin taking the edge here in the Ling Bane Wars.
That Baneling head right there.
Yeah, the Lings are getting fought with drones and they are going to get cleaned up, but Robin takes a few...
He didn't lose that many workers. Yeah.
Yeah. But these...
A lot of workers are hurt, severely wounded. Some broken legs.
Actually, yeah, he actually held that attack pretty well. It looked a little bit shaky there, but he pulled it out. But the next wave, I think he overextended a bit here.
That's a lot of Zerglings.
Yeah, that one Baneling hit not the best. So he's just trying to buy time here for more Zerglings to be out, and he's actually making some mutas. And the mutas will be very valuable here if he can get out and maybe snipe the Banelings.
He can just take off the Banelings, yeah.
This link run by...
another Zergling. Oh, the Banelings! Oh, that's a great trade.
Yeah, the 3-4.
Great trade for SirRobin. I think that's it here for Celiumn.
Yeah.
Initially, the drones from his natural got by with only a slight acid burn from the Banelings, maybe a broken antenna here and there, but I think this is going to spell the end of this game for Celiumn. There's just too many Zerglings, too many Banelings, they're running into the natural. The drones are getting pulled, Banelings kind of chasing after.
Yeah, the mutas are out, but their DPS is not that great, not enough to kill the Zerglings before they just
too much.
destroy the... They're gonna go for the lair here.
He's gonna go for a twofer. He's gonna go for the lair. He's gonna kill all the workers in the natural. Well, maybe not all the workers, but he's gonna get all the workers. Celiumn doesn't want to. Okay, I was gonna say he doesn't want to give up. His drones are fighters.
That was a very exciting ZVZ. A lot of micro on both sides. Really cool moves with the run bys for Celiumn, and as well with the Ling micro for Robin here. It's a really back and forth game. Very fun to watch.
So that brings us to 1-1, right?
Yeah, it's going to be our game 3. The winner of this will advance to the round of 16 of the RSL.
Ooh. That's pretty exciting, getting past your first group stages, get into the round of 16.
Yeah,